Bryan Adams is one of Canada's most successful musicians, with hits like Summer of '69, Heaven, and Everything I Do It For You. But he's also written songs for a slew of other artists, and some of them may surprise you. Adams co-wrote the song Down on Your Knees for Kiss's 1989 compilation album Killers. Later that year, he'd contribute an additional 2 songs, Rock and Roll Hell and War Machine, to the band's studio LP Creatures of the Night. In a 2001 interview, Kiss singer Paul Stanley referred to Adams as a, quote, terrific songwriter. Let Me Down Easy was a rock radio hit for The Who's Roger Daltrey in 1985. Bryan Adams and his songwriting partner Jim Vallance originally wrote the song for Stevie Nicks, but she either turned it down or simply never heard it. Still, Daltrey's version was plenty successful, and Adams performed lead guitar and backing vocals on the track while also appearing in its official music video. Bryan Adams first worked with Motley Crue in 1989, singing backup vocals on the song Sticky Sweet. Still, he didn't write that song, and it wouldn't be until 1997 that the Crue recorded an Adams composition, the song Glitter, featured on the band's Generation Swine album. Bryan Adams originally recorded the song Where Do You Draw the Line for his own 1984 album Reckless, but ultimately decided to leave it off his final track list. Instead, he gave it to the Motor City Madmen Ted Nugent, who included his rendition of Where Do You Draw the Line on his 1984 LP Penetrator. Loverboy's 1981 album Get Lucky was a multi-platinum success, selling more than 4 million copies in the US alone. Among its tracks, Jump, a song penned by fellow Canadian Bryan Adams. Read about all the other artists Bryan Adams has written for by clicking the link in this video's description, and be sure to subscribe to our UCR channel here on YouTube for all the best news and history of classic rock artists.